collective reading for the babies using the Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle cards. It's mirror mode, so you're not gonna be able to read it, but I'll read it to you like a bedtime story. Anyway, what do the babies need to hear? What do the babies need to hear? Centering health and wellness is a big thing. Like, focusing on eating the right nutrients. I should say ingesting the right nutrients. Nourishing your body, taking care of your body, eating healthy, not controlling so much of your food intake, but just being intentional with the things you put into your body and being mindful of the things you put into your body and taking care of yourself. Make sure you're getting the things that are good for you. Make sure you're eating the things that are good for you. Make sure you're drinking the things that are good for you. Make sure you're physically moving your body in ways that are good for you, and you're taking care of yourself physically. Nourishing your body correctly helps with keeping your energy clear and grounded and stable and full. When you're not eating the right foods, or you're eating too much of the bad foods, it taints your energy and it lowers your energy, and it physically makes you feel just icky, yucky, but it is not good for your energy. So I'm just like really strongly hearing that somebody needs to take better care of their body and like fuel it correctly and like better. But again, not in like a criticism way, not in a judgmental way, not in a mean way, not in a self-hate way, not in a control way, in a healthy and caring and mindful and intentional way. And then the card I'm gonna pull for y'all, I'm just gonna pull one card. Actually, I might pull a couple. Well, I don't know. Anyway, ooh, it's talking about inwardness and reflection. But number 32, it could also be number 23. The moon, for one thing, is here. And it's like balancing the scales and also talking about the positive side of humanity versus the negative side of humanity, the shadow side of humanity. And this is very relevant to like what's going on in the world right now, and it's interesting that like this card came out. But it's about healthily allowing your shadow to come out, so that the things happening in the world right now that we're uncovering, all of the bad things that have been happening with like the Epstein files and of course ICE and Donald Trump being president and all of this, just everything else that's been going on. This really talks about like taking care of your shadow and letting it out in a healthy way so that it doesn't manifest into things like these. Because in one respect, like, that's why all this bad shit is happening, because it's the shadow self being let out in negative ways, in terrible, horrible ways, because what really wants to be expressed was never allowed to be expressed. So it got manifested into these just negative, terrible, terrible things, and it's being manifested into these negative, terrible, terrible things. So just a full reminder to take care of yourself, and it does go along with the eating good foods for you and nourishing your body, but it goes so much deeper than that. It's like just heavily talking about taking care of yourself, dealing with your emotions, dealing with your feelings, working on being in tune with yourself, knowing who you truly are, your weaknesses, your strengths, the things that you repress, the things that you hide from the world, the things that you're afraid to show to the world. work on accepting those parts of yourself and channeling them into healthy means that still allow you to express those things but do not negatively impact other people around you, so that things like this that are going on in America, in the world, everywhere, don't fucking happen. Just take fucking care of yourself. Take fucking care of yourself. Put yourself first and stop neglecting yourself. And then the bottom of this, and this is very helpful just to like keep in mind, because a lot of shit is going on right now. When peace is your priority, negativity cannot exist. How can you see through the eyes of source energy and prioritize your inner peace? So again, heavy on the taking care of yourself, but do detach from the drama. There is a lot of fucking drama going on in the world right now and in America, but you need to retain your stability, your inner peace, your centeredness, your groundedness, your chill enough so that you can actually be of service still and handle difficult and trying and drastic situations if and when they arise. So there was something else that was coming out. But just, yeah, focusing on maintaining your inner peace. And if it gets to be too much and you're just too overwhelmed and like absorbing too much of the negativity in the world, like just take time away from that. Doesn't mean you have to stop learning about it and being aware and spreading awareness, but just remember to fuel yourself so that you can be as of service as you want to be to the world, to the people around you, to the advocacy you may want to do, to the work you may want to do, just like to help the negative situations going on right now. Just heavy focus on the connection with self, putting yourself first, making sure you are taken care of, you are nourished before you try and pour into others and the things that you want to do. So that's the reading. I hope that it helped. I love you guys, and be safe, be strong, be brave, stay centered, and just remember to breathe.